Oh, this is so nice. Nemophila, when did you become so nice? Let's unpack this closing song. It deserves it. Okay, so this is the last video, hi there, welcome back to Japan, in our track-by-track review of all the songs from Seize the Fate by Nemophila. And boy, oh boy, this is a good way to end it. You know, 3 minutes and 12 seconds coming right after Adabana, after an album that had been so full of variation. I'm glad to say that for a band who, when they first came out and they were first releasing songs, I was fearful had become too predictable, I was really glad to say that I pressed play on track 11 with no idea how they were going to wrap up this album. And that's a good feeling. This album's brought me to a good place of appreciation with Nemophila. I really feel like this has been such a positive journey. But the song Soaring, also it has afterwards like the subtitle To Be Continued. I should have guessed it was more of a closing track than a traditional song. But let's break down why this is a good way to end the album. So this is a big instrumental, and the name is perfectly picked, Soaring. It feels like it's soaring, it's big, anthemic, no vocals, as I say, instrumental, and it's got these sort of 80s style guitar solos, you know, a lot of the layered guitar solos and those sorts of chorus sounds. It all just sounds very big and anthemic in a way that reminded me, it kind of sounds like, you know, the Bill and Ted movies. When they ended the second and the third film, both of those films end with like a big song that's supposed to be like the uniting the world type of song. And this has kind of had that feeling. It felt like someone had watched the Bill and Ted movies and went, yeah, I want to do a song like that. It feels like it's uniting the world, you know, with big guitar solos and stuff. It was nothing particularly technical going on here, and that's part of what made it so great. Again, it was that lack of need to show, oh, we're really good, and sort of, you know, slashing away at the guitar. It was just that feeling that they were just trying to do something that sounded like a nice way to conclude the album, a nice finale. And that's certainly what it came across. The big sort of, well, I guess there were vocals in the form of the big sort of backing vocals in the background, but that was nice as well. It kind of played to that. This was a song that really came across as being all about scale, wrapping things up nicely, and with so few albums having convincing endings these days, you know, I feel like the art of writing a good album is somewhat lost. And also with this album, not really, it has a very immediate intro as well through the title track. This was a good way of concluding it. So let me move on to my conclusion, which is just to say that, yeah, we got a song here that kind of almost felt like they knew the journey you'd been on. As I pointed out, when I started the album, I was expecting Nemophila to sort of be Nemophila, a band with a certain degree of variation, but kind of just, you know, hard rock, fair bit of screamo stuff, and, you know, kind of see how that was going. And I was wondering how they're going to fill up 11 tracks, and yet they went through so many different things. I felt like what was expected to be an enjoyable listen instead became more of a journey, which is what I really want a good album to be, a journey. And so concluding it with a song that really wraps everything up, a track that really wraps everything up, is the final cherry on top of the cake. Now, I will be, as usual when I do these track-by-track album reviews, which I haven't done for ages, but as I always used to do, I'm going to do one more video where I do a conclusion to this, where I talk about my overall feelings, bring together everything in context. But just must say, Soaring, what a fantastic way to end this album. And that's the end of this review. So get in the comments, tell me what you think. Remember to like and subscribe so you can see the rest of the videos, which may already be up by now. I guess the only one I've got to do is the album conclusion, and by the time you watch this, maybe I've already posted that. Until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these videos. For now, ciao ciao.